In this video, I'm going to be showing you the best tips and tricks for iOS 13. We have dozens of tips, tricks, and hidden features in this video, and by the end of the video, you'll be an iOS 13 expert. So let's take a look at the best tips, tricks, and hidden features you can use on your iPhone running iOS 13. All right, so let's start out with our tips and tricks right here with the keyboard. So there's some new tips and tricks that you can use with iOS 13. The first is Quick Path, which actually allows you to swipe along the keyboard in order to write words. It makes it so much smoother and easier in order to type words. Android phones used to have this, and now it's right here on iOS 13. So watch this. All I have to do is hover over the words like so in order to type. You just have to swipe to type, just like that. That allows you to swipe and type much easier using the Quick Path functionality. Now, you can also turn your keyboard into a trackpad by pressing and holding the spacebar like so. Look at that. Now it turns into a trackpad and you can move that cursor wherever you want. That way you can very quickly and easily go back and change a word that you need to change. You remember how before you used to have to press and select exactly where you want it to go. Now you just have to press and hold on the spacebar in order to have that trackpad functionality. Now in addition to this, you can also select specific words, sentences, or paragraphs to copy, cut, or paste like so. So all you have to do is double tap on a word to select it, and obviously there you can cut, copy, paste, you can do bold, italics. You can also triple tap to select a whole sentence, or quadruple tap in order to select a paragraph, just like so. And the last tip and trick I'm going to show you right here in the keyboard is if you press and hold at the bottom left, you can actually make the keyboard accessible for just one thumb. Look at that. You can see that all you have to do is press and hold, and you can have the left keyboard or even the right keyboard. That way, if you're on the go, you can easily type with just one hand. Now, if you want to move it back, you either have to press the button at the left here, or you can always go right back to the center by pressing the bottom left and choosing the full keyboard option. All right, those are some tips and tricks right here in the keyboard, and we've got many more coming up right now. So the second thing that you're gonna wanna do in iOS 13 is enable automatic dark mode. Now, what you probably already know is that iOS 13 comes equipped with the incredible dark mode. You can see here, you can turn on dark mode, and what that does is it accentuates all of the darker, black colors, gets rid of some of the lighter colors. That way it's easier to read your phone at night. So you can see here, this background would usually be white, now it's black. You can go into the settings, it's the same thing. It does this on your iPhone so that you can much more easily read things at night, go through your phone without eye strain. Now, obviously you guys already know about dark mode, and later in this video we're actually going to show you how to get the secret button right here in the control center that will enable you to turn on and off dark mode very easily right here instead of having to press and hold on the brightness switch. We'll show you how to do that later. But what you may not know, and one of the first things you're going to want to enable right now that you have iOS 13, is automatic dark mode. That way, when it actually gets dark outside, your phone will automatically switch to dark mode. When it's light outside, it will automatically switch to light mode. So the way to do this is to go into the settings application, and then you're going to want to scroll down until you see display and brightness. Click right there. And you can see this is where you can normally manually change this from light to dark mode. But you can see there's a new feature right here, automatic. So if you turn this on, what this will do is it'll automatically switch from light mode during the day to dark mode at night. You can see the options here are light until sunset. Click there. You can see sunset to sunrise, or you could even do a custom schedule where you can choose the time of day you want it to start with a light appearance, the time of day for the dark appearance, but I just prefer to do sunset and sunrise, which is great. That way when the sun goes down, it'll automatically switch to dark mode, and then in the morning, it'll switch right back to light mode. Now, there's also the ability to go into night shift as well, which allows you to change the color, get rid of some of the blue light on your phone. This is great for reading at night, looking at things like that. You can also schedule this as well for specific periods of time if you want as well. But the big thing is to turn on automatic dark mode. That's the next thing you're gonna wanna do right when you get iOS 13. This next hidden feature is going to drastically improve your life. This is incredible. Right here in iOS 13, you guys are gonna wanna turn this one on. This is the ability to silence unknown callers. You know, all of those annoying robocalls that you get, spam phone calls, telemarketers, right? Everybody trying to blow up your phone. It has that unknown number come in, right? What if you could silence all of those with one setting? Well, that's what we're gonna show you how to do right now. All you have to do is go into, again, the Settings app, and then you're going to go to the Phone section, scroll down, and you'll see Silence Unknown Callers. Now you have to go to the Phone section on the settings as well, and then scroll down to Silence Unknown Callers. Toggle that on. That's gonna improve your life so much more with one flip of a button. You don't have to worry about all those crazy telemarketers, all of those people, spam, scam, phone calls. You don't have to worry about those anymore. So if you guys are enjoying these hidden features, be sure to give this video a like, give it a thumbs up. We really appreciate it. That really helps. And also be sure to share this video with friends so that your friends don't have to be annoyed by those unknown callers again as well. They can also learn about these hidden features. All right, on to the next hidden feature. The next hidden feature we have is a little more serious, and I hope that no one watching this ever has to use this, but I wanted to make sure that I showed you this in this video. It's called Emergency SOS, and I highly encourage everybody watching this video to install this, also to let other people know about this feature as well, because this could save your life in a dangerous situation. Again, hopefully nobody watching this has to use this, but I wanted to make sure that I showed everyone on this video how this works. So what you want to do is go into the Settings application, and then you're going to scroll down to Emergency SOS right here, Emergency SOS. Now by default, if you press and hold on the side button and the volume up button, or actually either of the volume buttons at the same time, you know that that will pop up with the ability to turn off your phone or Emergency SOS. And if you actually keep pressing and holding one of the volume buttons and the side button, it will automatically activate Emergency SOS and call emergency services. But what you may not know, and what I highly encourage all of you to activate, is there's also an easier way to activate Emergency SOS that I recommend doing. You can do it much more discreetly than pressing and holding two different buttons, and it is the Call with Side button. This is what I encourage all of you to enable right now by going into Settings, going into Emergency SOS, and then enable this option, Call with Side button. What this does is it allows you to automatically activate emergency services, so it'll call 911. It will also notify your emergency contacts, which we'll show you how to set up in just a second, in the event of an emergency. Again, hopefully you never have to use this, but it's better to be safe than sorry, so I recommend going into your settings, Emergency SOS, activating the Call with Side button. And so now you still have the ability to press and hold on the side button and one of the volume buttons, and it will call emergency service. You'll hold it long enough. But now you have a quicker and simpler and more discreet way that you could do even just holding your phone in your pocket. You can press this button right here, the side button, 5 times in quick succession. So press this 5 times, and it will automatically call emergency services. So I highly recommend everybody watching this to go and activate this feature. And then the next thing that you will want to do is click on Set Up Emergency Contacts and Health. When you click on that, it will bring you into the Health app, and you can actually put in the name, email, and phone number of your emergency contacts, and they'll also be notified if you activate Emergency SOS. It will notify them, let them know that you are in some type of situation. So again, hopefully you never ever have to use this, but I wanted to make sure that I showed this on this video because this is a hidden feature that could save your life. And I recommend also letting other people know about this feature as well. I hope you guys are enjoying this video on the best tips and tricks for iOS 13. We have many more tips and tricks coming in just a second, but first, I want to show you an incredible app, our sponsor of this episode, that allows you to earn cash, gift cards, and rewards just by downloading free apps on your iPhone, opening them for a little bit, and then earning points that you can redeem for gift cards and rewards. Let's take a look at how this works. So now I'm going to show you how to get this incredible app that allows you to earn free gift cards, cash, rewards, and more just by downloading free apps, opening them for a little bit, using them a little bit, and then going back to the application in order to earn points, which you can redeem for gift cards like iTunes gift cards, Amazon gift cards, even PayPal cash. You're gonna wanna follow along. So open up your mobile Safari browser and go to this exact URL. It's bit.ly, bit.ly/appkarma. bit.ly, bit.ly/appkarma, just like that. It's right on the screen and here in the description as well. Now, when you go, I've already have an account, so obviously it's signed me in, but when you go here, it'll give you the ability to sign up, so just put in your name, email, and you'll get to a page that looks like this. Now, I've been using this a lot. This is one of my favorite apps to use. As you can see, AppKarma, you can get PayPal gift cards, Amazon gift cards, iTunes gift cards, and if you look at that, my balance is already up to 43,000 points. That's enough for almost a $50 gift card, but a $25 gift card at Amazon, $25 at PayPal, $25 at iTunes. There is a lot of great rewards that you can get right here, and you can get them instantly when you earn enough. So you can see over here, the way to earn points is to download apps, and points can rack up really fast. Look at this. All you have to do is get this Final Fantasy app, which sounds fun already, right? Final Fantasy, right? Play it for a little bit, and then you get 11,000 points. Now you're already going to get points right off the bat, 500 points right off the bat, just for going to bit.ly/appkarma, right? You get 500 points right off the bat. And you can go ahead and download some of these apps. There's a wide variety of them. As you can see, you can scroll through. And then all you have to do is download that app to get 11,000 points. But if we look over here, 11,000 points is almost $10. Look at that, $10 PayPal is 13,000 points. Actually, 11,000 points is a $10 Amazon gift card. One app, you earn a $10 Amazon gift card. It's that incredible. This is one of my favorite apps. Highly recommend going to bit.ly, bit.ly/appkarma, right on the screen, and in the description. You guys are gonna love this one. You can download apps just like that. As you can see, 11,000 points, and immediately redeem it for an Amazon or iTunes gift card. And even if you download the lower priced apps as well, they even have a $5 Amazon gift card as well if you wanna cash out that way. So I recommend going to bit.ly/appkarma to start earning rewards right now. Next, I want to show you some hidden features that you can add to the Control Center in order to get brand new features that don't come by default, such as screen recording, magnifying, and more. So here's how it works. You're going to go to Settings, and then you're going to go to Control Center. So let's scroll until we see Control Center here, right here in the center, always, right where you're looking. And let's go right in here and we can go to Customize Controls. And you can see by default, they have the flashlight, timer, calculator, camera, but you can actually see that you can scroll through and add a few other controls to this. Now, one I like to add is low power mode, so you can easily access low power mode right from the Control Center. You can actually see, just as I added that, now I have the low power mode right here in the Control Center that I can access. But it doesn't stop there. You can actually add dark mode to the Control Center as well. And then you can go through and add screen recording, and let's say here we have the magnifier as well. So let's just add a few of those. As you can see, there's also a variety of other things that you can add, like voice memos, text size, etc. It's really cool to have access to these right away. So let's say we're swiping down, you can see we now have a whole new row of these control center buttons. One of which being the dark mode that you can automatically activate. You don't have to press and hold on the brightness settings anymore. And then of course you have low power mode, but you also have the ability to screen record. If you press the screen record button, it will actually record a video. As you can see, it's recording at the top there. It will record a video of your entire screen. All you have to do is tap right there at the top left in order to stop the recording, and then it will put that into your camera roll. So actually record your screen, a video of your screen, whatever you're doing on your iPhone. So that's how you can customize the control center by going to settings, control center, and you can add all of these additional control center buttons, especially being able to activate the dark mode immediately just like that. Obviously we showed you earlier how you can go in and set that for certain times, but it's cool to have quick access to that, screen recording, lower power mode, and anything else you want to add to your control center. This next hidden feature could help you save your battery life long-term on your iOS 13 device. So what you're gonna wanna do is go into settings. You're gonna scroll down until you see battery right here. And then you can see that we have battery health as an option. You click on battery health. Now you'll see that there's this option right here, optimize battery charging. Now what this does is your iPhone will automatically detect when you typically charge your phone, when you take your phone off the charger, so it'll only charge that last 20% of your battery right before you need it, right? Because the problem is, let's say you're charging your phone all night and it keeps charging throughout the night. The problem is it'll get to 100% really quickly and then it'll keep charging, or it'll already be at 100. That could harm the long-term life of the battery. You only want to charge it to 100% when you're going to take it off the charger right away. So that's what this does automatically, is it will optimize the battery charging that you have, so that way it will automatically finish off charging right before you need to take your iPhone off the dock. So definitely enable this optimize battery charging right there in battery health, optimize battery charging. Sometimes you're getting close to your data limit and you want to make sure that you don't have these apps in the background using up all of your data, right? And you know that sometimes you open the wrong app, it downloads a ton of data, it just kills your limit. And even if you have unlimited, let's say you're traveling abroad, and this is something I run into, I'm traveling abroad, and then you have a very limited amount of data that you can use, even if you have unlimited back where you live. You run into these issues where you could use up that data very quickly, especially if you're used to unlimited. So there is a new hidden feature right here in your iPhone running iOS 13 where you're going to be able to actually activate a low data mode. That's going to help you conserve data, especially when you're reaching a limit or if you're traveling abroad. So here's what you could do. You go into the settings application, you click on cellular right here, and then you can see at the top we have cellular data options. And then you can see that we have this option right here, low data mode. So this is going to help you reduce the network data use that you use, turn that on in order to activate low data mode and help conserve your data so you don't hit those limits. If you're like me, you probably have a lot of tabs open in Safari. You open it up, you see all the way back, all these sites you visited a long time ago, and it's just a pain to click that XXXXX, kind of purge it all out, get rid of, all the pages that you had open from a long time ago. So what if you had the ability to automatically have your iPhone purge pages you haven't looked at in a week or a month? Well, now there's a feature for that. So you can actually go into the settings and then scroll down until you see Safari, which is right here, Safari. And then if we scroll down, you'll see that we have closed tabs, and right now it's manually, right? So we go in, we have to hit the X on all the other tabs. Again, if you're like me, you probably have a lot of tabs open, and you just don't really get around to closing them, and then every once in a while do a huge purge, and you have like 100 tabs, you're closing them. Well, what you can do is if you click on here, instead of manually, you can have it purge after a week, a month, or a day. I don't really recommend a day unless you really just want to keep everything clean, because I might want to go back and see something I was browsing or looking at. But a week or a month, this is a good feature to have it automatically purge those tabs you aren't looking at anymore. Keep it nice and clean in the background right there in Safari. Now I want to show you a really cool hidden feature, how to add a virtual home button right here on your iPhone. Now, obviously, you know, ever since the last few iPhones, there hasn't been a physical home button. But would you like to add your own virtual home button right here at the bottom of your device, like so? As you can see, it starts to fade away when you're not pressing it. That's a virtual home button. As you can see, if we turn the phone off, the home button is right there. If we swipe up, we access the phone, it's still there. And what this allows you to do is when you press it, not just be able to use it as a regular home button, but you can actually activate Siri, you can activate different features on your device, look at notifications, open up the control center, just like so from this virtual home button. Just like that. Isn't that cool? So that's what I want to show you how to do right here in this hidden feature. I'm going to show you how to activate your virtual home button right here on your iPhone. So you probably already know that you can take a screenshot on your iPhone by pressing the volume up and then also the side button at the same time. As you can see, it gets a screenshot. And what most people will do is they'll say, okay, great, I've got a screenshot, they'll swipe it off, you know, and then it appears in the photos. But with iOS 13, there is a new amazing hidden feature when you're taking screenshots in Safari, right? So if you press those buttons again, the volume up and side button to take a screenshot, and then you tap on the screenshot, not only can you make some edits, make some changes, you know, you can draw on it, like point little arrows, there's this new hidden feature right at the top where it says full page. Let's say you wanted to take screenshots of a page that you're viewing on Safari, or maybe an article or whatever it happens to be. Instead of doing a screenshot, scrolling down screenshot, you can actually just go in here and choose full page, and now it will actually capture the entire web page you're looking at. Right? So you could do this whether you're taking a screenshot of an article or taking a screenshot of any site that you're browsing online. It's very easy in just a couple of taps to take a screenshot of the entire page, which is really great feature. Instead of having to screenshot, scroll down, you can now take it of the entire page. Just click done, and it'll add it either as a PDF right here in your files. I hope you enjoyed our video on the best tips and tricks for iOS 13. Hope you guys found something new. Be sure to like this video, share it with friends so that they can see the best tips and tricks as well. And definitely go to bit.ly/appkarma in order to download free apps, earn points, and redeem them for gift cards. I mean, look how crazy this is. You can get 11,520 points just for downloading this one app and playing it for a little bit. And then you can immediately redeem that for a $10 Amazon or $10 iTunes gift card, just like so. As you can see, 11,000 points for $10. Imagine downloading a free app and then getting a $10 gift card just for doing that. So go to bit.ly/appkarma right here on the screen and in the description. It supports our show, but also helps you earn free gift cards. So thank you for watching. Hopefully you guys found some new great features for iOS 13 tips and tricks, and I'll see you guys in the next video.